Oh, okay, I am back. Not sure if I should be back, but we crashed, so I mean, we lost power. There was a power cut, so that's why, and I couldn't. The power wasn't back before the stream reset, so yeah, that was bad. But I guess there's nothing to do, nothing much to do.
音楽は好きよ。いろいろな楽器を独学で学んできた
Hmm.
の。なにその顔。信じてないわね。
Okay, my ears are sweaty.
どこかにピアノがあれば、
So, or maybe I should keep using this tech. See that it says there's a chest. Interesting. There are shit. Never mind. Okay, and then passageway. There is a secret passageway. Wait, is that it? It's connected to the room across, right? Were they meeting in secret? The cat is here. Wait, she was Paulina's meeting Grand Duke. Even after His Majesty's passing, remains within my control. This is perhaps is why His Majesty entrusted everything to me while he yet walked amongst us, an alchemist who knows only to trample life into the mud, a young dissatisfied with her own race, and the court jester whom His Majesty coddled all too much. How could they possibly survive this tumultuous situation on their own? They will still have to rely on my methods, will they not? What? Yet we Domowoi were never once to do business at a loss. Your Majesty, the late great 𝗏𝗧𝘀, naturally, I have the means to protect this secret chamber. Sitting, oh, this is just a secret chamber, as it does like an egg in an overtuned nest, but all within it. Okay. The great singing in my mind has grown more frequent. The person in the egg, the creature who was created, dares to lecture me. Yet his words are not bereft of sense. Who is he? I know it's probably Eye of Grey, but like right now in this point of story, who is this person in the egg? The creature who was created. I will have vengeance upon. Yet this move must not be discovered by the one who sits upon the new throne. Wait, I will have vengeance upon. Yet this move must not be discovered by the one who sits upon the throne. new throne. So by 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃, the destruction of 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃 appears to me a perfect opportunity to avoid the cleansing directed at dash. Nejnaya shall need a new 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃, and that shall be my great work. Once accomplished, even the one on the new throne shall have no choice but to acknowledge me. Before that, I shall get the share I deserve. It is what he promised to me. I must obtain that power, and after that, once 𝗏𝘃𝗧𝘃 has been established, we can move into that new city in secret. Everything shall be of aid to my research. Also, I can get closer to that person within my mind. What? They are researching to get closer to that person. Is it related to 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃 somehow? Like, very much, but it does not. Okay, like, should I read it or not, Genshin? Like, I swear, this looks like it's starving, but according to what Pavlina said earlier, it won't eat unless the food is in its bowl. Okay, where is the bowl? To where it doesn't seem to be a football nearby. Are you sure about that? It's going somewhere. Oh, scale, arrow, and some dust. What makes matter cease to be a matter? What allows transcender to transcend? Wait. The 𝗏𝘃𝗧𝘃 called us a transcender and then called us a descender, transcender. So the traveler can transcend somehow. Cresnic crystal 1 should be the ideal material. Cresnic crystal ore. It is power refined from the authority released when the colossal beast. What? Authority released when the colossal beast of from ages past lost control, making it the substance whose nature most closely resembles the conditions surrounding the birth of. Okay, like, then why even write this whole thing? Like, they give us this lore, like we can put two and two together in the future, somehow randomly remember this fact. Like, so Cresnic crystal ore comes from a authority released. What do you mean authority, and what kind? Also, colossal beast of, yep, dash from ages past lost control. Birth of dash, perhaps separated. Everything is not the cause for everything to be everything. What was divided must be gathered back into one. Interesting. Seems like he's talking about genosis. There's a feather on the left and something is supposed to be on the right. Well, according to him, as light as nothing. What matters is the right side, something real, but same weight as nothing. A Empty cup, yellow crystal, silver blade. It's probably paper, right? Rotten egg. Isn't looking for the same answer, so empty glass. Okay. Everything to be everything, what was divided must come back into something together. Cast off the soul of the past, and it shall no longer be bound by the hidden veins of the planet. Wait, we heard this somewhere, like in the previous quest, I think. So if you cast off the soul of the past, it will no longer be bound by the hidden veins of the planet. So by the ley lines, cast off the will of the past, and it shall no longer be watched by the gaze above. So if you cast off the soul of the past, the ley lines won't remember you. Well, you won't be bound by the ley lines. And if you cast off the will of the past, the gaze above, so the rulers won't be watched by the rulers. Cast off the body of the past, and it shall no longer be worn away by the toil and turmoil of the mortal world. I guess you will be in a way immortal. Following the notes instructions, you grind yellow crystal and crystal or into powder and add them to the reagent bottle. Then the substance begin to form. Strange reagent. Even when I hold it in my hand, it doesn't feel like it weighs anything. Is it because by nature transcends ordinary concepts? So crystal and something else allowed the substance nature to transcend. This reagent has the exact same properties as the dash that once reduced what? This reagent has the exact same properties as the thing that once reduced 𝗧𝘀 to ruin. You hear a piercing voice echo through the room. This is the way to transcendence in this world. Restoration and reversal. What? All humans come from with this power in my hand. I can become like them. I can create. I can even command it all. What? He didn't lie to me. The man in the egg, he was right. I just needed a way. I need to get him. Even one fragment would be enough. Your Majesty, this should be mine, shouldn't it? Deserves this much. His power is perfect. He is the answer I spent. I simply must have him. I am so confused. The eh? Yeah, why does the name sounds familiar for sure, always, but I
旅の
cannot.
収穫だ。
What? Did I unlock something? Said? Oh, okay, that thing. The story is confusing. I need someone to explain. It's because of the names, I'm pretty sure. The names, it's because I cannot pronounce them. They are getting hard to remember. Following the food, cat food, is it? And it struck, obviously. Right, the food formula is perfect. Okay, the door's shut in. I can, if I can expand some weight. Meow 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 meow. There's your food bowl. Alright, alright. Let's first get you. Hmm? Ah, there seems to be a new game. Oh, the cat can actually see us. Hmm. Looks like we are somehow in the past. Close to perfection where the grandeur. It's her. Her? Who is her? What? I don't get it. Oh, her. They will be absolutely stunned to learn that I can upload your consciousness here fully intact using ancient Hyperborean technology. What? Is it 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗶𝗀𝗃 then? Who is whose consciousness are we uploading? And to what are we uploading? Impressive technology indeed. Very well. Let's call this lightweight portable device the Eye of Gray. Okay, that's what these goggles are called, but they are blue. Anyway, this feels really weird. I can't feel my arms or legs at all. Who is this? Now that I'm inside this tiny little device, I can barely feel my own body. The one speaking to her is from the past, okay? That's to be expected. Your consciousness may have been uploaded into these goggles, but your body is still what sustains your power and your existence. What? So he has an actual body. Body is the true key to opening the new world. As the key, you are a perfect, you are already a perfect work of creation. If only we could have gone further. Okay, but His Majesty, what a pity. What were they doing? Part of my body once belonged to His Majesty. What? Sometimes through fragments of his consciousness, I can see what he once saw. That's how I know. What? Part of Gray's body belonged to the 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃𝗃? But he's not the same person? How is that possible? How can one person have both different consciousness and have the same memories? If all goes smoothly, you will carry on his will and bring his grand design to completion. He would surely be pleased. Wait. So is this him in the egg then? Only you can make me laugh so freely, Akshaya. That's what he would say, and he would mean every word. Not like when he speaks to that professor with all those hollow pleasantries. What? A court just gives everything to bring joy to her lord. That is her duty. Normal title His Majesty gave you so you could come and go from the palace. It was only meant to keep people from resenting a human for being his favor. You don't have to. I don't see anything wrong with that title. There's nothing to laugh about it. Even now, it still has its uses. Perhaps I could use it to gain entry to 𝗧𝘀𝗵𝗵𝗏 Palace and speak with the new crowned Tsaritsa. Though by the time I came to the court, she had long since departed. Wait, so did they meet? Do they know each other? Then, well, I mean, I'm pretty sure they know each other. Perhaps she will understand His Majesty's will. I should show you to my colleagues, just as you are now. Perhaps then they will admit that every line of research has its worth. At least, at the very least, always will stand by me. Perhaps they will help me carry this great cause forward. Whose will? Who is in the egg? What does it have to do with 𝗬𝗟? Though I know our ideals do not align, all differences will ultimately return to a single path. In the end, true understanding will come. This is like mini sinners or something. They will help me, won't they? I doubt that. They will. Okay. Interesting way to say. This is the only thing I can do for him, and the only meaning my life has ever had. So when you say him right now in this moment, is it 𝗬𝗟 or the thing in the egg or him? Who is him? I must have proto man. I must have the proto man. Have you? What? No, I beg you. Please take the place His Majesty was meant to hold in the original plan. Wait. So they have a proto man. We don't know what it is exactly. And they wanted His Majesty's mind slash conscious to be in proto man. But then he died. So now we got 𝗦𝗲𝗃, whatever 𝗦𝗲𝗃 is, and now she wants 𝗦𝗲𝗃 to be this proto man. Please become the ruler of this planet. What are they making? They are making a new heavenly principle. They are trying to make a being that's going to be the new heavenly principle. Majesty was meant to hold in the original plan. Please become the ruler of this planet. That is a scary line. I wouldn't be surprised if the rulers killed 𝗏𝗧𝗏 just because of this experiment. When how the curse of death triggers every time they get to an answer, and they don't realize that the curse of death had been triggered and they died, and which halted their progress, right? It could be just like that. It could be just because of their research, and because of this 𝗏𝗏𝗏 becoming the ruler of this planet. Since he tried, they are researching this. The rulers might have killed 𝗏𝗏𝗏 and no one remembers why, and this became halted in the process. It could be that, actually. For a grand undertaking like this, why should I need anyone else's approval or support? Maybe I can carry on the final experiment on my own. Somebody's here. What? Somebody pushed her? A grand vision, yes, but then what? What? Who is talking? Can't you see? This is such a terrible betrayal. 𝗬𝘃𝗍𝗵𝗏. Wait, all three of them betrayed her? You've forgotten why we came here. Forgotten that grand radiant vision. You've forgotten the grace he gave us, the glory he granted us. Did they try to kill her? No, they pushed her into the shadow realm. You cast me out, but no matter, I will return. No matter how long I have to spend in the shadow realm beyond beginning and end. Oh, but the egg or whatever it is also in the shadow realm, right? I cannot understand why would you destroy the grand undertaking we were meant to build just for your own selfish reasons? Why would you turn away from the path we were meant to follow? Oh, that's how she can go and travel through the shadow realm. So what is in the egg? Is it still there? The proto man? This cannot be how it ends. How it all ends. Even now, I don't hate them. I feel sorry for them. You hear someone say this. At this point, she has appeared, watching her past self fall into the shadow. But everything will get back on the right path eventually. Like light passing through different mediums, it may look like it's taking a crooked path, but in truth, it's always taking the fastest best one. She appeared, watching her past self fall into the shadow. Have you forgotten, friends? We were created for a single moment, to call back those dreams flickering on the verge of extinction, to let the phantom-like children of daylight lead us into the tomorrow we were, where we would laugh and spin, circling the soul seat upon the court of the stars, and build a pure nation, a homeland born from everyone's love, but build what would become a carefree courtyard for humanity alone. Ah, same like feels like whatever 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃 would say, I guess. And we just had that whole dream thing. All of a sudden, okay, the physical readings didn't change at all. In the shadow realm, Reports of certain shadow realms affecting only the mind while leaving the physical body in the physical plane untouched. Really? This happened before? But such cases are exceedingly rare. Vicky is always saying weird stuff out of nowhere. I don't know why I said it in a third person, but so you saw that place or whatever from 500 years ago. Old girl mirror, yeah, and goggles from the past too. Hmm. Back then, okay, I cannot even recall clearly that such an argument or such a conversation took place before I entered the Shadow Realm. Of course, everyone forgets what happened. Bro, look at this. Traveler doesn't remember his past. Paimon doesn't remember Paimon's past. This thing, even this freaking thing doesn't remember his past. Like, why are we even playing this game, bro? Huh? It's the same thing always. That's the only thing I hate about Genshin. At least I am hating right now. I am hating how this is going slash taking place. It's always discovering the past and fixing it. Look, we are learning this whole thing, right? And we are probably help Eye of Grey fix or something, and nothing comes out of it for us as a player. Like they won't mention this whole information in the main story. Like um, even Eye of Grey, we won't get to permanently keep it or something like that. You know, but that means we can confirm Goggle really did have a body before, right? Did it? Yes, based on what we heard in that conversation, that does put me much more at ease. Waiting for him, but was it his body already picked up before? Let me see. Okay, give me a second, guys. I want to order something. Mom? Wait, have I been muted this whole time? Are you serious right now? Okay, I guess. Wait, guys. OBS is struck. Well, this is bad as I cannot end the stream. Firebird engraved upon them is familiar somehow. Feel as if I've seen that image before somewhere. I am sure I've seen the part of the 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃. Humans, how strange. Offering ceremony, the strange offering ritual, right? Indeed, that which is offered up would be the symbols of mortal world, or at least that's what the alchemists believed. They believed that these three substances were more perfect than gold. The union of these essences would reverse the flow of finite light from the bottom to top piercing through divine plane. This is also known as transcendence. But if my power really were divided into three parts, not one of those parts could cause those three components to constitute complete transcendence. So what happened to the people who performed the rite here? That is true. Koche that leads to think this was his end. He transformed his life into a near eternal form because my fragmented body was insufficient to support his complete transcendence. He merely reference of the power in said fragmented of my body, and spent not a drop of it. Instead, setting up a ritual that covered all the Flame Feather Valley. It's almost as if he was waiting for someone to come and take it from him. He pursued eternity on account of love. Perhaps he had too much trust, too much faith in the greatness of his private love, but so it proved that the love he madly sought to pursue through eternity was silenced by eternity. Time and time the change are destructive indeed. Time and time change ravage all things. Every passing second erodes performance of love, permanence of love. Okay. Past status. Tell me about 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃, tell me about Pavlina. She could use her superlative primus construction. It seems that she once preserved many items obtained from Hyperborean ruins. Using primacy at His Majesty's 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗃 behest, regarding Himmel's past status. Okay. A verdict from 530 years ago. A enforcement office, recording the verdict on the defendant was charged with using living favors for alchemic experiments. See, they were experimenting on humans, and now this guy experimented on a living fae in an alchemic experiment. The defendant's name was 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗓. The evidence was solid, but there exists no record of his final execution. Perhaps he simply shares a name with his 𝗘𝘅𝗽𝗓. Besides this, no others records are available. Is that why they call him Deathless? The Grand Duke of 𝗕𝘁𝗍𝗶. This is the member of for whom the most information may be found. He was one of the Fae who was set out from old 𝗧𝘀𝗿𝗃 alongside 𝗬𝗟 on a westward expedition. What? However, it seems he has recently passed away. Wait, what if it's 𝗕𝘁𝗍𝗶 that he used? This is not within the limited memories I can presently call upon. They were quite close. Do you mean to ask what you saw at the end about it? It is quite strange, I agree. Four of them should have had a very good relationship. They had different ideologies, certainly, but that should not have ended in betrayal. At the same time, this may be something worth looking out for. Regarding him, the fast, you have any? We are good for now. Here we are, the Pale Crown Palace. Yeah. Give me a second, let me try this. Okay, that did not work. Oh, wow, escape actually worked. The heck? Thank God. Don't know what happened, but well. I like the music. Head to the smoke. Okay, let's go. There might be a cutscene. Wait, how come I didn't just collect that? So did I took damage? Since I need to eat, I will end it here, guys. Oh, this is just collecting thing, okay. I thought I had to shoot it. Okay, no. Okay, we will continue this next time, guys. As in tomorrow. Let's see. Oh, it's Arlecchino's birthday. You must have been heard many people discuss Nation in all sorts of ways. Wait, that is true. Where is Arlecchino? She's the only one that was missing in the previous quest and that we haven't met. But no matter what, how many times you at least we didn't even see her. So there she must be on a secret quest. Putting up in handful of snow of yourself. Once the snow has melted, whether you choose to keep it in care or underground, and this that choice is yours, whatever you choose. Okay, if you have some spare time, come by, and Lenny and Lynette are here as well. I think they put together a new magic performance. I think you will behind this. Okay. Is that it? Okay. I just realized something.
𝗧𝘀𝗿𝗂𝗃
So the stellar reaction will boost us, but how the frick do we take this without like doing something? Like I want to take it in a normal way, you know? Anyways, wait. This is the adventures. Okay, and that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. We will be playing Flash continuing this thing tomorrow. Hope I will try to stream early. So that's it for today, guys. Thanks for watching. See you guys in the next one. Bye bye.